Wanted to share with us here today is the significance of Katsina in the world, not just on the continent, but in the world. Um, the entire world, regardless of where you're from, whether it's Europe or Asia or the Americas, is aging and fast, except for Africa, except for Sub-Saharan Africa, except for Nigeria, but most importantly, except for northern Nigeria. The median age in Germany is 47. In Japan, is about 49. The median age in Nigeria is 18. In Katsina, it's even younger. What does that mean? It means we have an opportunity in our hands, but we also have a challenge. An opportunity because all of the world's innovation is brought about by young people, and the entire world is shrinking in terms of population. It's a challenge because we have to invest in turning this population into a viable workforce of the future. We need to invest in education. We need to invest in healthcare. We need to invest in skills. And we need to turn around our economy from an agrarian economy into a technology driven, knowledge based economy if we are to succeed. Our failure to do that will not just be letting Nigeria as a country or Africa as a continent, but it will be letting the world down. Because as I've mentioned, the entire world is aging. So it means the next doctors, the next engineers would have to come from us. We've leveraged on the technological advancements of other parts of the world. Now the world is looking at us. In some countries, the money spent on care homes is bigger. The budget for care homes is bigger than the budget for schools. So this is putting a lot into perspective. Like, while a lot of skeptics look at us with disdain and pity, I think it's high time that we turn that around. That we are the hope of the future. And that is beginning to play out. Thankfully, because of the quality of the leadership that we're beginning to have in this part of the world, our governors, our presidents are beginning to trust young people with more opportunities. Not to just sit at the table, but to contribute their ideas on how to leverage on our population to build an economy that will not just support our country, but power the industries globally. Some people would think the global north will do well because they can't produce more robots, they can automate. But the reality is, nothing can replace quality and skilled workforce. These challenges are all around us, and the only people that can resolve those challenges and create new opportunities and expand the economy are people. And we have a lot of them here. While, like I said, the global north is producing more robots, we're producing more humans, young humans, creative humans, digital native humans. And that is why the future is right here. So, to all of you young people that think that you have to move to Lagos to build, you have to be in London to matter, this is a call on you from me saying that you can't build here, you can't grow here, you can't excel here. I'm not just saying this as a soundbite because I have. We started with many young people, some of them now in London, others in the US. They do remarkably well. But I dare say that we're also doing very, very well. We're not just doing well for ourselves, but we're strategically positioned in a government that allows us to shape the direction of our state and by extension, the direction of our region in the next 10, 20 years. And we're doing just that. We're investing heavily in connectivity, not just in our urban areas, but even in the most remote areas. Because we know and we understand that while in the last 10, 20 years, the most important infrastructure is highways or railroads, now the best investment is in connectivity. And in Katsina, we're doing just that. In less than 2 years, we've been able to build a metropolitan area network that is 27,000 meters that connects important government offices. But what that also means is that we'll begin to see fiber to home, fiber to schools, fiber to hospitals as we digitize. What does that mean? It's not just for vanity. No, this translates into better life for our people, better healthcare, better education, amongst others. So while the world looks at us, like I said, with disdain, we must look at ourselves with confidence and hope for the future. So the big idea I want to share with you before I get off this stage is innovation has no borders. It doesn't. But more often than not, opportunities has borders. And it's on platforms like these, in programs that we organize, that these borders are beginning to be delineated. Under normal circumstances, you wouldn't have a chance to meet Mr. Khalifa, maybe. But now you're in the same room with him. It means you can walk up to him, take his number, and the conversation is started. Now you have a mentor for free. Under normal circumstances, you wouldn't have a chance to meet my beautiful sister, Aja, Aisha. But you're here with her and you've been speaking to her. And she's a valuable mentor. So what we're doing is lowering the barrier for you to meet people like them and to make mentors out of them. That's where you begin to remove those barriers to opportunities. So in closing, my call is to each and every one of you, the young people of Katsina State, Northern Nigeria and Africa. You're not too poor to start. You're not too disadvantaged. You're not too late. You're right on time. Thank you.